What's good, YouTube? The team back with another banger, man. Today, y'all see we reacting to some more scary videos, my nigga. It's 12 o'clock right now. It's 12:36 a.m. Y'all niggas cannot see that. 12:36, my nigga. We finna get straight into this shit, man. We got Bizarre Bub. He done came through with another scary comp. Like, he probably heard I was talking shit or some shit, you feel what I'm saying? And you slid with another one, so we're gonna see about that, you feel what I'm saying? I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, so we can drop way more content, you feel what I'm saying? We're gonna go on a 3-month streak, y'all. And I'm pretty sure by the end of that 3-month streak, we're gonna be up, y'all. Not up, but I'm gonna have a platform, you feel what I'm saying? I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, just so y'all can help that. Y'all can help that goddamn, that reason, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna get straight into this shit.
Following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard.
Why? Why do you have a cemetery in your front yard? Like, that don't make sense to me. I'm sorry for pausing on rip, but that don't make sense, my nigga.
Which probably doesn't help my cause.
Exactly.
But I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
So you saw it was a cemetery in front of your house and you decided that you want to move in there. You decided that that was the house. Okay.
She's in that room upstairs. Josie? Josie?
Why is she breathing so hard?
Man, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled.
That shit gonna close.
And when she growled, I kind of like booked it. I just don't really know what she's staring at. Because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like,
The fuck is she doing?
what? What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear, but strangely, her dog is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and barking at the space that she immediately fled, at which point she began to record this video. Now there's something in the beginning that Britt captures which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Like, what does a dog know about a graveyard, bro?
Josie.
He's standing there like he paying his respects.
Josie, what's going on?
Is them animals buried right there too? That's not what it is. That's a cat, bro. That's not a graveyard. There's no way that's a graveyard. Look at look how small I ain't even cuss. Look how small what's it called? The hole is. Look how small the goddamn graves is.
For this reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior. It's as though she's seeing something that we can't.
Like, what kind of graves is that size? That size? The small ones might be them baby animals or something. Bruh, what person is Why would they bury somebody like that with the big cross? They can't.
But things get even
fucking
creepier
grave.
when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses, and so that's really all that there's to it.
Ain't no
but
way, bro.
things have been
How are they buried right there?
quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact
That's
spot and do the
crazy
same
shit.
thing that her dog would do. Keep in mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now. It's a newer development. Like, why? They just kind of come and really breeze around this area. And they just kind of will freeze and
Fuck, bro.
yeah.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have. Now, the cow situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago in April that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she can, just in case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt records something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard. It's late at night when this is captured.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this is, location is outside. Go ahead.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You're a cow?
I scared. He's like, oh.
They're actually not mine. They're not wasn't showing up here.
What is
Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like. Are you for real right now?
She kind of bad. That's crazy. She dropped the hell out of her Taco Bell. She gonna come get back. She gonna come back and get that food though. She gonna come back and get that food though. I bet you that. I'm telling you.
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something that can't be seen. It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for unknown reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy. According to her, it was as if someone had tugged at her sleeve with all their might. Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked
Man,
out,
she ain't get a
and it
Taco
didn't
Bell?
help that she was all alone when this happened. This incident, along with
Man, I don't get no fuck. I would've got my Taco Bell on my mother. I'm telling you, bro, that shit. Wasting your money is crazy.
the strange behavior from the animals, has led her to believe that the graveyard is either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But despite there being no further videos on this situation, these current ones continue to spook viewers and make them wonder just what exactly is going on with Britt's home. Like all videos, this one remains a mystery.
Number 5.
Now this next video takes place
Oh,
at a
shit.
museum where something pretty creepy was captured.
She cool
Now
as
just for
fuck.
context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real or her history
shit
with
do look
witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of Maria Sabina. Have a look.
No, está perro este.
She ain't gonna move though.
¡Ay, hijo de... ¡Ay, hijo de...
No, that's just part of the goddamn museum.
güey, qué pedo?
Somehow, the wax
I ain't gonna cap. I would've hit her ass. That would've been domestic. I don't think that would've been domestic. That's a fucking
figure
statue.
of Maria
It's a
Sabina
statue that shouldn't be moving. Like, rest in peace, her and she did witchcraft and shit. So, hell no.
comes alive. She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion,
Yeah.
almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film, just in case she moves again. But she doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should.
güey, qué pedo?
Now this whole occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who came here before. However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's design. Maybe it was meant to move as it was built that way. But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, amigo, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
It's not an
Mira, es
animatronic.
una pieza total, rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay
That's
nada.
crazy.
No es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
If the figure isn't an animatronic or anything of that sort, then just how exactly did it move? This question continues to remain unanswered, and it seems likely that it'll stay that way for a while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what exactly transpired here.
Stay away from that shit the whole time. Number 4.
Now the following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the
I mean, you
woods.
ain't gonna stop it.
As
You
he
just
films,
watch it.
something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled. Now the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage something pretty creepy happened.
I just heard a loud ass bang. What the fuck?
Footage and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
My fault, y'all. Not even on no paranormal shit. I'm trying to make sure nigga ain't running in my crib. God.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window. Woo.
What the?
It's getting out of hand right now. Woo. Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
It isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving inside the burning structure. Considering that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside, but strangely, something is. Even stranger is that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide. The owner would have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing. Look through the window.
For this reason, he misses the figure, and, apparently, something else. It was only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
That's burning. I don't know why that burns.
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around. It's a distinct voice that clearly sounds like a child laughing. Although not sure where the voice came from, many believe that the house might have some connection to it. If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted. While recording a different side of the burning structure, this was caught.
All day.
Oh hell no, there's too much going on in this shit.
Like before, a dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere. It's the fact that it comes out from the same house where the last figure was seen that makes this video even creepier, and it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe, that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe that the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to leave the property at once, which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions, but let me know what you think.
I think it's haunted. Number 3. Throw it to B.
Now this
Number
next
3,
video
throw it to
takes
B.
place at a hotel in Spain, where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for some reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
It's gonna do it again. Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute,
No hell no.
and there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gem. You wanna figure it out?
Yeah.
Alright, no, that did something, that did something.
No. Dude, I don't know.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there? What?
That shit crazy.
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens.
Y'all remember that game on Roblox? It was the elevator game where every floor was some different shit, some different scary shit. That shit made me want to play it right here.
The 16th floor is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment, so it doesn't make sense as to why it does this. But fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Shit cow.
Yo.
That shit cow.
Did we stop?
The elevator
Number 3 is cap.
suddenly stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
The backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator has been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking a life.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go. I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta
I
pee.
feel like the rapper. Shut go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. God, like so. And you're like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
In the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator. Now thankfully, after some time, the group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
We're moving.
Fine. Thank you.
Where are we going?
Wait. Stop.
No. No.
That's the same one as before.
No way.
All right.
They were brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it. Although definitely strange, they would much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons. But the question still remains, just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator?
Wow. Oh, no.
To this day, the friends have no
That
clue,
shit might be
but
fake,
they're just
too.
glad that things didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
Crazy. I don't know what to say. Number 2.
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video. She lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room.
What
I'm a
is she
little bit
doing?
shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but
R6 that bitch. Siege that bitch. That freaky ass arm right there.
so this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises.
Wait. I knew that shit was freaky as hell. I knew that hand was freaky as hell.
With noises.
Now I will admit that watching this video the first time, I completely missed what happened. It wasn't until brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own. It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you. Although definitely strange, this occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted. The same is said about the toy arm. But as always, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Did Shannon capture evidence of a paranormal occurrence? Or might there be something to explain what happened? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
No thoughts. You better not have no goddamn promo in here either.
If you caught it.
Nope. Number one.
On May 8th of 2025, a small family from California had shared a video in which something very strange happens. Apparently, whatever took place in this house wasn't just witnessed by the man, but also by the dog resting on the couch. It's this small detail that further makes this video baffling. Now, it's important to note that other dogs live in this house. The family who lives here are genuinely passionate about caring for their pets, which is why they treat each of their dogs as though they were their own children. From having a giant portrait of Frida, Pepper, and Valentino, to having a fully furnished dog room dedicated to them, it's clear that this family embraces all its members and ensures that no one is ever left out, even if one of them is no longer here. Only a month ago, Maxie, their first and oldest Chihuahua, had passed away from old age. Not a single day passes without thinking of little Maxie. He was deeply cared for, which makes it even harder for the family to accept that he's now gone. But despite this unfortunate story, the family's now focused on something else that happened recently. It was on a Thursday afternoon when this was captured. Out of nowhere, the sound of a barking dog is heard from inside the house. The man turns around to see if it was the dog behind him, but it wasn't. Something about these barks sounded familiar, and it wasn't until re-listening to the audio that the man knew he wasn't just hearing things, but rather a barking dog that sounded just like Maxie. No other dog is seen around except the one on the couch, and the other dogs that live here weren't home at this moment. If no other dog had barked, then which did? To the family, the answer is clear. It was Maxie who had barked. They believed that little Maxie had paid them a visit by barking in his usual manner. Apparently, this is how he barked when he wanted someone to come get him. Understandably, Maxie's owner begins to tear up after weeks of not hearing from him since he passed away. Their other dog seems to hear the barks too, but like his owner, he can't seem to find where they're coming from. As with most videos, this one remains unsolved.
That's crazy, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's happen to the next video, man. Send it to somebody.